All right. How's it going? It's Captain Irish and I here. We're just figured we'd play some 2K22 here.
Yeah, I'm looking to have some fun and maybe smash people through tables,
Uh, t-
ladders, and chairs.
of course. Um, uh,
Tables, ladders, and chairs. Oh my!
for those of you that are familiar with Captain Irish over here, his actual channel itself, you've seen him recreate my character, Jason X, also known as Jason Xavier. He's gone through many iterations, but this is the actual Jason. I've I've used him for going on like almost 12 years now. Almost 13 actually that I've been using Jason X or some iteration of him. Um, Same for Kenny Storm.
Yeah, so and so. Well, here's the thing: is this version of Kane Storm isn't exactly complete. He's still he doesn't have his own attire yet. He's still kind of working off. But until I can get that done, he's about the same with a constant evolution of a moveset.
Yeah, I don't know about Kenny Storm per se, but I know for Jason X, I've had him go from being an indie star. I've had him where he even went through a phase of being almost like a Greek or a Japanese deity almost. I think you've seen that a little bit.
Yes, and
He went through a shogun phase for a while.
yeah, I also there was also a time where Kenny Storm was at one point a Irish demon.
Yeah, a Balor, if you will. Um, Hell, at one point, Jason went at it alone, and at one point he had a sister who, similar to the mythologies of old, he's laughing because he knows what's coming up. Similar to mythologies of old, like with the ancient Greek or Roman gods, in some stories, some gods were couples, some they were siblings, some they were enemies, whatever. I try to do a different thing for my characters each year. This year, you're going to see, or for this game and for the previous game, Jason and my other character, Dana, they're actually a couple now. And I think it's the same with Kenny Storm and
Kenny
Lee.
Storm and Lee have always been a
Yeah,
couple. Lee was a character I actually came up with in SVR 2010. She was only made for a managerial role.
that's fair. And before we catch heat in the comments for it, our characters are always set to either 99 or 100 overall. And that's not because we want them to be overpowered, it's because we like having a little bit of control of, oh, hey, I want my character to take this move from the opponent, but I want to be able, as if it was us ourselves, we want to go, oh, hey, we know our limits, we can come back and make kind of a story out of it. At least for me, because I play a lot of this game. I can survive almost anything.
You're the guy who plays the game just to play. I'm the guy that makes the stories.
Yeah. But yeah, I so right now the game is on easy difficulty. I normally play it on legend, so I kind of
But we have come to realize that it is incredibly difficult to do a Royal Rumble on this shit.
yeah. Rumbles, 30-person rumbles especially are difficult if you're going for number one or number two, like I like to do.
So, Stealthy, what is the plan for this video other than just playing a couple
Um,
matches?
I think we're gonna do a tag team match. I want to do I want to do both a 2v2 match with our main team. I also want to do a tag team divas match with our females.
I actually have a plan for a later video,
Okay.
but the plan is let's try putting both of our superstars in universe mode for a year, separate brands, and see who can make it to the top faster.
That could work. Like one in NXT, one in SmackDown, or one in Raw.
I was thinking one on SmackDown, one on Raw.
Okay.
Or if we're going NXT, one of us on NXT UK, one of us on.
Yeah. Probably Raw and SmackDown. Those are the easiest. Not easiest to get to the top of the roster, but for visibility and for opportunities, it's probably the easiest.
Yes. So
At some point in the future, I would love to do a my GM mode.
Uh-oh.
I'd love to do a my GM mode.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I know that I'm not sure it'll be even. Strategy tends to normally be my thing,
And I just don't give a shit.
but it would be interesting. I think we can both agree that we are staying away from my faction.
Yes, never.
It's not exactly our favorite. We like to just play. We like to do managerial stuff. In one of the previous games, we used to be each other's special referee for a lot of matches.
And hell, if maybe sometime in the future, me and you could do a video where we do the showcase.
Yeah.
Every other match.
Possibly. This is the Rey Mysterio showcase. But I've already gone through it. I've completed everything. But we both have enjoyed the career of Rey Mysterio, and we enjoy some of the stuff that's come through, especially with the late great Eddie Guerrero.
Viva la raza.
Yes. He was a big influence of our childhoods.
Yeah, he taught me to lie, cheat, and steal. Maybe not actually, but you know. I wish you could just hit a fucking chair on the mat and toss it at someone.
That would be awesome. You actually do in the showcase once.
Yes, I know, but it would be cool if you could do it elsewhere.
Come on, how often would you and I do it to The Miz?
How often would I do it to you?
You would try. I'd fall down too.
Alright, let's get to playing.
Yeah, alright. We're not... So, this is for you guys that are watching.
Maybe an elimination chamber for them.
We can do Elimination Chamber. At least for right now, until we get more interaction and find out people want to see it, we will not play against each other. Those matches have often stretched on long enough that the console itself shuts down. It's happened, multiple times?
Yes.
We've had matches last as long as 3 hours just for a one-on-one, and it got to the point where one of us finally won because either we quit caring or one of us had a hand that started hurting. It goes that long.
Or I just got fed up and hit you with a freaking kendo stick.
Yeah, but we expect the weapons at a certain point.
Oh, whoops. Sorry, hit a button.
That's fine. So yeah, we're not doing one-on-one against each other. That's why we normally stick to the Royal Rumble, the Handicap, the Tournament, the Tag Team, the Fatal 4-Way, where it normally doesn't just come to me versus him. What would you say is your biggest strength in this game?
Well, in this game specifically, I think I'm a bit of a submission specialist.
Okay. Bit of the on the mat technician stuff. Technical offense when it comes to grappling and submissions.
I don't know. I just mean if I don't get them with anything else, I'll lock them in a submission.
I would say my two biggest strengths are I'm really good at timing my counters, as will probably be seen. My other strength is I pick my moves very carefully. I pay attention to the timing for the counter for the move. You'll see that in one of my finishers. I call it the X kick. It's one I chose very, very carefully. Efficiency is a big thing for me. Also, some of my running moves are made to where they cannot be countered easily because I play competitively with the people that I can.
There is one of them that has no counter whatsoever. I've taken the move several times and it pisses me off.
Which one are you talking about?
The freaking onto the knee and close onto the back of the head.
Oh, yeah. You'll see plenty of that one because I often do it on instinct. But yeah, I'm going to say let's do, let's see. Oh, a Jason and Storm versus,
Arthur and Vince?
Yeah, we can do that. So, talking about, talked earlier about how Jason and Dana are a couple. Well, Vince that he just...
I'm just going to get us in.
Yeah. Vince that he was talking about is actually Jason's little brother in this.
Akane is my character.
Yeah. Akane is... let's go to custom. Yeah. Akane is his, Arthur is his, Azrael is his. If you see Dana X or Jason X. Those are mine.
Them bitches.
Kid is his. Lee is his. This is a friend of ours. That's his character. Petra Tanaka is one of my females, as is Sasha Adair. Sega is his.
Well, her name should be Lee.
Yeah, it's Lee under a different name, kind of like a different gimmick.
Yeah.
Storm is his. That's Kenny Storm that we've talked about. Vincent is, of course, the little sibling. Sasha is also Dana's sibling. One thing you will see is you'll see for major ones, you'll see like Jason and the Jason manager. Unfortunately, the game only allows you to have 2 outfits per character, and he and I wanted to have manager attires that weren't one of our 2 wrestling attires. So we have manager forms of our 4 main characters, Jason and Dana, and Storm and Lee. All right. And you'll see attire 2 later on. I want to do a mixed...
Tag?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I want to go to one of my favorite arenas.
You know what time it is?
I'm going to go... Where is it? You know what?
Sorry.
You're good. Let's see. What, Matt?
Let me have some sip.
You can have your sip later. I want to do...
You might want to rephrase that.
Figure yourself out. I want to do NXT TakeOver 30.
Spare parts, bud.
Yeah, you can take your spare parts. I'm going to do... I don't know if we can do that. One of our favorite things is we love to turn Elimination on. If you get eliminated from the match, you better hope your partner can save you. Can save the match. We're going to do disqualification on for this one.
No.
But I'm going to do a 15 count. Alright, and we're not doing weapons this time. Everything else should be good. One thing you're going to see is I take a lot of time in my entrances. Entrances are a big thing for me. They're as big as the look of the character themselves. If they have a weak entrance but have a strong look, they still look weak. If they have a weak look but a strong entrance, makes you kind of wonder what's going on. Why do they have this great entrance for this weak looking character? What?
This is too much for just a fucking video.
Yeah, well, it's fun. Anyway, let's get on with it, shall we?
Yes. Oh, God.
And yeah, this is a thing we do.
I'm going at stupid speed.
It's going to stop for a second.
Okay, maybe not that loud, though.
That's fine. There, that's good. But yeah, so for us, storyline is a big thing. We kind of like to keep kayfabe going. You might see that in later videos that we're going to go with kayfabe.
How we might just start doing some videos where it's just the wrestlers with voiceovers.
Yeah. We could also do a thing where we turn off commentary and do our own commentary.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
Or do our own commentary post.
Yeah, we do that. But yeah, so this is just episode 1.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how often we're going to be able to do this, but there might be some videos where it's just me and maybe he's doing commentary.
Look who's here!
We should probably tell you guys that it's probably not going to be like this all the time. Most of the time if we're playing games together, it's probably going to be a 2-player game that you can play separately because we don't exactly live in the same area.
But you might see one of us might upload content of us playing it without the other person. But yeah, this is Kenny Storm and Jason X.
So here's a little tip for you, a little idea for you guys. Oh, we're being jumped.
Yep, we're being jumped. Battle stations.
So, fun fact for everybody. The reason the character's name is Kenny Storm is because I chose the name Kenny because it's the name of my dad and my grandfather. I chose Storm because one of my favorite wrestlers' last names was Storm.
We might be about to see a
Out.
no contest. Twice as many superstars means twice as much aggression.
Ooh.
I could not envy the
That was a
referee.
nice one.
Taking it old school tonight with a little 2-on-2 tag team action.
Doesn't get any more classic than this. You truly get the best of both worlds, and sometimes
And
you really didn't see
for
coming.
anyone that watches this, let us know if you want us to use like your good guy face tactics, like playing the match legitimate,
Emma Slam.
or if you want us to do things kind of with the heel style, like running in to help even if we're not the legal
I don't give a shit what they
combatant.
want to do. What I wish.
Well, I will, because I'm more of a face person
Yeah,
anyway.
he's bearing no energy right now.
This match grinded him down a little.
An elimination tag match is all about taking care of yourself first. He needs to learn that now or risk elimination.
So, one thing you guys should
He's locked up.
know is I am a heel tactic. I'm one of those baby faces that acts like a heel.
Yeah, and I'm more of a face person, like I said, except when the fighting, like when the real fight starts, I tend to go a little bit bloodthirsty and will attack anything that I can.
And he's taking
Speaking of which,
consistent assault.
Yeah, he's being faced with a lot of adversity right now. Look at him totally vibing with the WWE Universe right now.
I can't hear you. It's not about dead you are.
Oh, man.
What a forearm.
Whoops.
speaking of heel tactics, attacking the ref is not a good way to be a face.
It wasn't my intention, I swear.
Shot to the jaw.
Here you go, got something for you.
He slides back into the ring.
Let's hit a bit of comatose.
Sister Abigail.
No, comatose. Get it right.
Come on, Graves.
Corey?
Your notes should tell you that it's comatose.
Give up now. Swallow your... He raises it up. I don't know how much longer.
I mean, I didn't try the super kick yet. I just tried the super kick.
Forced out.
Okay, that didn't work. I'm gonna... Oh, no, ref, stand out of the way, please. That didn't work. It's time for a sharp kick.
That's it.
A competitor has been eliminated.
Alright, attack.
His eyes are fixed.
Give me a second.
He's looking to end
One.
this.
Don't do that.
God. That was coming in hot at breakneck speed.
Going fast and moving dangerously.
You know what I think would be cool?
We get it.
I'm not even in the game, just in real life. If like there was a skybox for commentary,
Right?
then nobody would use the tables.
Oh, come on. The tables are so much fun. The crowd always loves
Not
the
just to
tables.
see people climb the skybox just to use the tables.
Right?
How many finishes does that have? None.
You have a signature, though.
Will it produce
I
dividends?
know. Oh. Grab him. Thank you.
Good night.
Can I get a tag in now?
Yes. Give me a second. I'm tagging you in, I swear.
And set right into
Okay.
the corner.
Let's try this again.
This time with feeling.
He turns it around.
Oh god. You also have him using the savant kick.
Up to the top rope now.
Yes.
From way up there. He starts to count.
I swear I was trying to get you in. He just didn't want to go.
That's how you put him in the corner.
Okay, get up. Oh my god, it won't let me.
Hit A.
Frick it.
I don't care who you are, you can't survive any more of those. Bodies have been decimated, fortitude has been tested, and these fans are showing their approval of these superstars.
That's gonna sting. Wicked lariat.
He is revving up the engine. He's not going to let anything stop him.
Alright, time for the X kick. Let's see, can I hit it?
Hey, you climb with the turnbuckle, can you?
I don't know. Here we go. And he's winding up for the X kick.
Waiting for it. Could it be?
Right on target.
And that could be all. Let's see.
Let's, time for some silence.
Oh, nasty impact. And there's a...
He had nowhere to go. He had to give up.
And the electricity of this moment is... And they get the win.
Is he standing up?
Yes, he is.
Team tonight.
Well, that's fun.
Much like all characters that I make, he doesn't really like to stay down.
Tag team chemistry in full effect with
So,
these
yeah.
two superstars. They say when you know, you know. And I know there's no tag team on the roster that can touch these two guys.
Alright, shall we go with our female characters?